I guess all my life I've been struggling, and I go for ask for help from people, I guess, from America. And all they could tell me is that they're going to try seeing to it. They're going to try seeing to it. Until today, is all they ever told me. And the best part about it is that I went to the service for defend our country, America. And in return, that's all they ever told me, is they'll see into it. And nothing that I ever asked that they ever did try to help me with till today. I'm still battling with them.
Louis Pelicani, a military veteran and skilled net fisherman, recently lost his job at a nearby sugar plantation. After being refused welfare, he could no longer afford to keep his family of 10 in a one-bedroom apartment in town.
Yeah, small lady, Laurie.
Hi, Dudu.
Start from the oldest one is Malia, then Delsin, then Layton, oh no, wait, Maria, then Layton, then Melissa, then Buki, and then Bud down here. This is my junior. And this is the last one, Lani, another girl.
Having any more?
Not right away. Not right away.
Louis moved his family to Kingslanding near the Hilo airport, where 9 other families have taken a stand against the state and the Hawaiian Homes Commission. Ignoring the law and rejecting the commission's waiting list, they have claimed plots of land for themselves and created their own village. 3 times over the past 10 years, the commission has attempted to evict them, but the villagers remain committed in their resistance and their efforts to build their lives in Kingslanding. Some say they are prepared to die to defend their new homes. Kingslanding resident, James Iopa.
Right now, I mean, here I'm a free man. I changed a lot. Me and my children built this house. We built it by ourselves. You know, with our own income, whatever income we have, or whatever friends we have, they supply us the lumber. You know, that's all I mean, you know. I'd rather stay in here than being out there. Where I gotta fight, what you call it, pressure, peer pressure.
Found out that in here, I can be myself, which out there, I gotta impress other people. I cannot be myself.
Basically, I think you're looking at Hawaiian juice right here. We got squeezed out of the pulp of life out there in the American-induced system. You know, to be an American, you had to have left someplace that you had a hard life to seek a better life. The opposite happened to us. You know, we was here first, and then we got squeezed out. Those Hawaiians out there who are humbly waiting in line for permission from the American bureaucracy are dying out there, and that's why they're actually mad with us, because we refuse to die humbly and wait for permission from somebody who's dumber than us, who's more ignorant than us, and represents a fallacy of democracy. When all we end up with is with the hypocrisy of democracy. As Aboriginal, indigenous, the first clan nation here, you know, that we shouldn't have to succumb by force. You know, we've been forced into this way. And if you can do well or better by cheating the system, it should be our decision, and not be. We should not be policed by Saddam Hussein. Oh, wrong. Saddam Hussein is for Kuwait. For us, it's Uncle Sam. When I came back to this village, they just all fell in sync, and I've been happy ever since. See, in this village, we feel that you have to feel yourself as the Hawaiian in your spirit, and when your spirit becomes strong, it's just like doing your push-ups, your spiritual push-ups. You find yourself easily adapting to this type of life. Spiritually and physically, I've come back. In the things that is Hawaiian, and you've been kept out the door, you should break the lock and go home. And that's what I think.
The future of Kingslanding remains a question mark. Skippy and the other villagers live each day with the threat of being forcibly evicted and having their homes bulldozed, which has been the fate of other similar settlements.